Yes, absolutely. Love that, Zoe. And you're going to love this from Mzansi, and this is something so easy. And it's inspired by our guest at Radio 2000. I'm here with Bongani, man. Are you ready for this one?
I hope I am.
Bongani came up to me earlier. He's like stressing, like, bro, what are we going to do? You look like a guy fitness. Like, what's going to happen?
You look like a fitness guy. I look like someone that sits down the whole day. So let's see what happens.
Man, don't worry. You're in good hands. I'm not here to torture you. I'm here to uplift you, inspire you, and as well as get some of your listeners all geared up and jacked up for the rest of the show today.
Okay.
Get their listening on. So one thing I noticed and one thing I know is a big problem is for a lot of people that are working on jobs where you're sitting for most of the day. So you guys as radio hosts, you often are engaging in expressing, but you might not forget, or you might seem to forget your posture.
Yeah.
And that's very important.
Yeah.
For your listeners that are at home, when they're driving the car, if they're sitting on the couch, getting entertained by all your magic as well, they're often sitting. And the longer we sit, the more we start slumping, the more we start hunching, and the kind of like ruins the day because we stop taking a full breath.
Yeah.
We stop taking in all the breath and all the life that's supposed to allow us to enjoy everything that's going on around us. So I'm going to essentially get to working on some of these exercises that are going to alleviate some things involved with the pain involved with sitting. So lower back pain, neck pain, shoulder tightness, things like that. And this is something that anybody can do at home.
Okay.
You, Mzansi, can do this right now, whether you're sitting on a couch and you're on the desk, or if you're listening on the radio, wherever you may be. This is a great sort of movement sequence that can kind of get us geared up for the day and prevent us from slouching and turning into those like little monsters on chairs. Right? You ready for this one?
Yes, I am.
Okay, in good hands, so don't stress. So we're going to start off nice and simple, very easy. You're going to start off with the neck by simply tucking your chin in towards your neck and then essentially tilting your head to the right and then to the left-hand side. The reason why we're tucking it in is kind of just to create a neutral spine. If our chin wasn't tucked in, we'll still have an arch and a curve. And especially for a lot of us, remember, we're sitting on our phones, and we're often hunching over, and you put the strain on the back of your neck. So just by tucking it in, you're alleviating that strain on all the vertebrae going up the back.
Okay.
And you're essentially alleviating all that tension in the neck.
I can feel as I'm turning my head.
Yeah, a lot of people might even feel like a little bit of a cracking noise.
Yes.
That's just the rust coming, just getting warmed up for the day. Okay, so again, another issue that we have is not only just the neck, but we also struggle with our shoulders and lower back. So we're going to do something called a thoracic twist, but this is a great one. So what you're going to do, take your right leg over your left, so crossing your knees over, and then essentially you're going to stretch towards the right leg's direction. So where the right leg was,
my body goes that way.
Towards the right leg, and you can use the chair for assistance. So you're simply stretching, staying nice and tall, trying to look right behind you, and then essentially doing the exact same thing on the other side. Feeling some good feels there, eh?
Yeah, on my lower back.
Yes. And that's a nice line going all the way through the back, right up to the neck again. Remember, everything is connected. So this is why we are disconnecting, disjoining, and getting that mobility back. Same thing on the other side, stretching over, folding the legs. And you, Mzansi, don't forget, you can do this at home. And then you essentially want to bring it back to the starting position. Go for about 6 of those. Feeling some cracking movements in the back there? Yeah, 6 of those. Nice and easy, nice and chilled. From there, we're going to start stepping it up now, because now we want to get the spine to start moving and warm up. So we're going to go for something called thoracic twisting. Right, so again, have your feet planted nice and stiff, hands straight in front of you, and you're literally going to go from left to right, keeping this line of your shoulders and your arms and literally rotating. From the left, feel that tension in the scapula there behind the back. Yeah, reach out. Now let's go to the other side. Stay nice and tall, but reach. I feel a big stretch around my scapula on the shoulder blades. Beautiful stuff.
You don't realize how it looks easy, but it's not.
Yeah, it looks so easy, looks so simple. Literally, we're not even using weight, but we are just manipulating a lot of the parts of our body that doesn't get stimulated when we are sitting down and getting lazy. Just by sitting up already, we're activating our core, we're activating muscles that lie dormant during the day. And imagine if we used all of this, not just a little bit of this, but all of this to do what we want to do in the day. That's what's going to cause power. One last one before we finish up. Obviously, just working out the core. And again, everything, as you've noticed, is done from our seat. So you have no excuse to do this in between a song while you're playing with your guests and everybody else at home, but it's simply raising your shoulders up above your head, and you're simply going to do a knee touch. So elbow to knee, nice core workout. Get that squeeze. Yeah, you can touch, get the touch. Come on, Bongani. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. And then alternating to the other side. So we're just going to go for about 10 in total. You guys that don't want to do the same. And essentially, this will complete your full body exercise activator. Yes, Bongani. That's how we do it, brother.
I can't believe it's so difficult. I need to activate my gym contract.
Yeah, man, but look, and even if before you do that, just activate your body by sitting on the couch or the chair at home while you're doing your hosting. This is something that everybody in the studio can do. And it's a great movement to kind of wake up the body, and you'll feel so much more invigorated after this. Watch how you sound on radio now. Bongani, thank you so much. And you, Mzansi, I hope you enjoyed that session too. The rest of the magic will continue. And of course, Radio 2000 are here to celebrate the weekend with us all. See you in a bit.